Hey free spirits, and welcome to Upper Body Day, or what I like to call a Pilates upper body pump. I got my SpongeBob leggings on today because I'm feeling carefree and fun, and I hope you have fun during this workout too. We're going to be completing this workout in a seated position, so if you want to change or if you're feeling uncomfortable in this seated position, you can always perform these exercises standing as well. Just make sure that you have your weights close by, and we're going to begin our workout like we do all of our workouts. And sitting in that cross-legged position, sitting up nice and straight. And let's drop those arms out to the side and take a nice deep inhale just to begin to center ourselves, bring ourselves to this present moment. Exhale, release the hands down. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And let's open those beautiful eyes and let's get started. So we're going to begin in a tabletop position because we're going to start off hot with some push-ups. So get into your push-up position either on the wall, on the knees, or in a plank position. I'm going to do the push-ups on the knees, so let's drop those shoulders down and inhale as we lower. Exhale as we push up. Inhale, lower. Exhale up. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. And 1 more. Good. And sit on back. Just give yourself a little bit of a rest here, and then we'll hit it again. All right, let's hit it again. Come back into your position for your push-ups. Let's do 5 more. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you push up. Hopefully you guys have watched the tutorial for the push-up, so you know what I'm talking about, and you're using perfect form for your body type and your fitness level. 1 more. Very good. And sit back, a little bit of a rest here. So getting that body fired up right out of the gate. Let's do 1 more set. And back to your push-up position. And let's go. Inhale, exhale, push up. Nice. Push-ups are difficult, so be gentle with yourself if you're kind of struggling on these. It's taken me quite a few years just to even get where I'm at. Inhale, exhale. Whew, very good. And roll the shoulders out. And come back to your seated position if you need a little lift. Grab a pillow or a blanket, prop yourself up, and let's grab those weights. So we're going to take the weights out to the side, and then we're going to bring them around like we're hugging a giant tree. And then bring it back and bring it forward. So think about when you're sending the arms back, you're pinching those shoulder blades together. When you're bringing those arms forward, you will have a slight bend, because no tree ever wanted a stiff hug with stiff arms, right? Good job. And squeeze the chest muscles as you bring these weights forward. Very good. We got about 5 more to go. The arms may be fatiguing, so make sure that those shoulders don't start to creep up. Keep them down. 2 more. Very good. 1 more. And lower those weights down and roll it out. And let's set those weights aside for now, and we will get set up for the Superman. So we're going to lay on our tummy for the Superman, and we're going to take the arms out in front of us like we're making a Y for the YMCA. Our feet are going to be hip distance apart. Place the forehead on the mat, take a nice deep inhale, and then exhale, lift all 4 limbs off of the mat, and then lower it back down. And exhale, come up, inhale, lower down. Now if you want, you can modify these by lifting opposite arm, opposite leg. Up and down. You have those options, and bring it up and down. Make sure that when you're lifting up, you're tucking your tailbone under, really rooting the pelvis to the ground. So that way you're protecting your low back at all times. Good, let's do 3 more. Up and down. Up. 1 more, and on this last one, we're going to hold it. Relax the shoulders, tuck the tailbone, engage the core. Keep the glutes loose, and then lower it all the way down. Take your hands underneath your shoulders, and let's push ourselves on up. So we'll come up to a kneeling position. You can also use your pillow if you'd like to give yourself a little bit of a cushion, but we're going to grab those weights again. This is called boxing in Pilates. So we're going to hinge our hips back. We're going to bend at our elbows to bring those elbows right by the torso. Tuck your tailbone under slightly so you can protect the low back, and let's push the right arm out with the palm facing down and push the left arm back with the palm facing up. You're going to bend the elbows, bring them back by the sides, and then push out the other way. So think about your front hand being facing down and your back hand facing up. And think of punching those hands out and behind you. Bring it in and push it out. Very good. I really like this exercise. I don't know what it is about it that I like, because it's kind of funky, but that's one of the cool things about Joseph Pilates. He's got a lot of neat and funky exercises, which hopefully one day we'll get into. And let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those elbows in, lower the hands down, and come on up. And let's bring it down to a cross-legged position for some shoulder circles. So we'll take those weights, bring them straight out in front of us. Sit up tall, relax those shoulders, lift those weights up a little bit, and we're going to begin to just circle the weights towards each other as we raise the arms up to about forehead height. And bring it back down. And that will be considered 1 rep. And we'll bring it back up again. And you really don't need a lot of weight with this exercise. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do more than 5 pounds. And back down. Now when you bring it up on this next one, pay attention to the shoulders, because you may be getting a little bit fatigued. If you feel those shoulders creeping up, just shrug them back down. We got 1 more up and down, and then we're going to reverse those circles away from each other. I'm sure you probably thought we were done, but we're not. Almost though. We're getting there. Hopefully everybody's hanging in there, and let's reverse those circles. Bring it back up. And if your arms do start to get tired and you're just like, ugh, I can't hold these up anymore, crazy lady, just drop them down and come back to them when you've had a little bit of a rest. Or the beauty of working out at home is you have a pause button, which is nice. All right, we got 3 more up and down. And you may find some circles, one or the other circles may be more challenging for you. Maybe the inside circles target your shoulders a little bit more than the other ones. Good. We are almost there. We got 1 more. Bring it on up. And lower it back down. And set those weights down. Take a breather. Take a breath. Send that breath to the shoulders. Whew. That was tough. My shoulders are burning. I'm not going to lie. All right, and let's move on to shoulder presses. So we're going to take the weights, and I'm going to have you face the palms towards one another. This will kind of take some pressure off of the shoulder here by keeping the elbows close to the body. So we're going to push up and then lower down. Up and down. If this is super easy for you and you don't have any shoulder issues, you can always take your weights and face your palms away from you and press up this way. So I'll do a few this way. So you choose what works best for your body. And then I'm going to go back to the other way. And if you're just really struggling with this and you're like, no, this exercise just isn't working for me, just shoot me an email and we will come up with something together so you can participate. Let's do one more. Very good. Set those weights in front of you. We're going to cross them over like you're making an X. And then you're going to grab both of the weights, raise the arms up, tuck the elbows in towards the head, and lower those weights down behind the head. So this is called a tricep extension, but in Pilates, it's actually called shave the head. So imagine your weights are a razor, and when you drop it down the head, you're shaving what I like to call a reverse mohawk. And the main thing is really just keeping the elbows in when you lower those weights down. And I'm going to show you a side view too of what this looks like. So you can see from here, keeping that chin up, shoulders are still down. That's part of the challenge. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Take those weights and set them down. We're going to use our body for this next exercise. This is Tricep Dips. So if you have something you can prop yourself up on, you may do so. Otherwise, we're just going to use the floor. So bend your knees, take your hands behind you so your fingertips face towards your bottom. That's going to target the triceps. And we're just going to lift our bottom off of the ground. And then we're going to bend the elbows as we drop our bottom back to the ground and then push up, down, and up. So even though this isn't like a huge movement, you're still going to be able to feel this. If you're not, try to find something to prop up on, or you can even try to extend the legs out, bend, and up. You just want to be working the back of the arm. And I always like to cue people to protect their shoulders. So if you feel them shrugging up and down, you're going to get so tired of me hearing about those dang shoulders shrugging up, but it will make you realize how much you actually do it when you don't even know. Your body's an amazing thing, always trying to protect you. 2, we'll do one more. Good. And take those arms and you can stretch them out if you need to, just real quick. And we're going to grab those weights and do some bicep curls. So we'll extend the weights out in front of us, drop the shoulders, palms facing up, and we're just going to curl the weights in towards the shoulders and then extend it out. In and out. Think of pumping up those biceps to take people to the gun show. So we're going to really hit it hard for these last 2 exercises on the biceps. If you feel your muscles really start to burn, take a break rather than going super fast. Remember, we want to go slow. Pay attention to what our body's doing. Enjoy the process. Let's go 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Swing it out to the side, drop the shoulders again, curl it in, extend it out. This will be our last exercise. Hope those arms are feeling pumped. And out and back in. Hang in there with me. Keep those arms propped up so they're parallel to the floor. If you feel them start to drop, just lift them up a little bit more. And we got 5 more to go. 3, 2, and 1. Flip those palms down, lower the weights. Great job. That was round 1. So if you're feeling good and you have the time, you can complete up to 2 more rounds. Just restart the video. Otherwise, if this is enough, then your arms are feeling good, then that's all you need. and just keep working to try to get up to 3 rounds if you can. So let's go ahead and finish our workout as we started, bringing everything back down, doing our 3 breaths. And don't forget to do your cool down and stretch after this. So we'll take the hands out to the side, close the eyes. Inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale, drop the hands down. Inhale and exhale. And one more inhale. Put a smile on your face. Tell yourself, wonderful job today. And release those hands down. Great job, you guys. I will see you tomorrow for our next workout.